So Nick and Art and I have always been a huge fan of your building, and what got you guys involved in this?
Oh, that started years ago.
Did it?
Yeah, that started when I was just a kid, building little playhouses and making huts in the backyard.
Is that right?
Actually went to school in construction management, and that's way back in the early 80s. And then started my own company off of that, 1984.
And so that's 30 plus years now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so you guys now taken that from working in the backyard to doing ultra extreme custom, right?
Yeah, it's been a learning process along the way though. We've had to understand, first of all, what people really want out of their homes and what we can give and provide for them. And that's been the beauty of it, because it can be very fulfilling for them and for us both as we take their thoughts and their ideas that they have, and then they work with us and see how these things can actually happen. It's awesome.
Now I know that smart home technology has become very popular. I know you guys have been doing this for years, right?
Oh yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that.
What it does, it integrates the features of the home and the systems in the home, and it makes it compatible with the technology we have. For instance, you could take your cell phone, an iPhone or an Android, and actually run through apps and run your home from wherever you are. And it makes it so that the homes are usable friendly to the client or the homeowners, because they understand, oh, I need to turn, I'm coming into town, for instance, if they've been out of town, I want to turn the heat up in the master bedroom. So when I get there, it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
Well, they can do those kind of things now. They can do it with not only that, but through all the audio visual, through the sound. Any system that we have in the home now, we're integrating them and trying to pull them all into one. And it's quite a rewarding process.
Yeah, that's really cool stuff. Now I know, because we're in such a cold climate here in Utah, you guys do a lot of energy, like energy efficient type stuff, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the structure itself, we need to understand where heat loss would occur. And we have to address those features as we build, not after we build. And so that can be somewhat complex in understanding where, say for instance, in the homes that we do, a lot of them have a lot of structural steel. Well, structural steel is a conductor of cold.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we have to understand where and how that's placed in an exterior wall, what we need to do around it to make sure that that's not transferring cold through into the home. And that's just one of the few things we have in the roof systems also, just how they're designed. That comes into place too. It starts right through the framing stage, because that's where it all comes into place. If you don't catch it and do some of these principles we've learned in the framing, not when they're insulating, but prior to that, there's areas where they're going to be missed.
So Nick, I know one of the most important things is to be on the site all the time, and that's what you specialize in, right?
Yes, I'm on site. I'm on these projects on a daily basis, working with subcontractors, layouts. We do all the layouts for the subs. So we get into the house, we lay out stuff for the framers to make sure that showers and things are the right size for the tile. We work with designers a lot. We lay out all the lights, we lay out all the sprinkler heads, making sure they're all lined up. Shower drains, plumbing, we do all the layout to help these guys through the project so that our finished result, our final product, comes out immaculate. Just shows it's very nice the way we do this.
Now I know you guys are heavily involved in the community. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we believe in helping others is very vital to our community and just everyone around. But what we have been able to do is take the resources that we've had and things we've learned and share them with others. An example would be, we've even gone out and remodeled complete homes and taken our expertise and our subcontractors in there, help people do it we didn't even have any costs involved. I believe that I have the best job that I could possibly have, and it's simply because I get to work and be with the people that matter most to me, and that's my own family to start with. And then what we've been able to do in this construction business is create a home for families and their friends to come into. And that's so important because that's what matters most to them. And it's awesome just to be a part of that opportunity. And the way we do this is we'll bring together a team, the architect and the designers and our own company, and we orchestrate pulling all these resources together and help to create the dreams and wishes of our clients and our owners. And as we do this, one of the things I found that happens to me personally is their home becomes mine until I'm completed with it. And the greatest thing ever is when they walk into that home and we turn it over to them and they take that house that we've constructed and they bring their own family into it and their friends and they make it a home.
So you guys have had such a great history. What do you see the future of Hess Construction?
Oh, I see it continuing. And the way it's going to continue is through the knowledge and experience which we've gained over time. You just can't go out in this industry and know it all in a day or two. It takes years and years of experience to get there. And then understanding and always pursuing what's ahead of us. That's where the difference is.
That makes complete sense because you guys have been building for years and doing such great work. And so you build upon that. I'm excited to see some of these houses.